and go.
And go. All right. Well, we have to start with the elephant in the room. We have to talk about this whole, I missed my flight.
Do we need to talk about this?
Yeah, we actually
I already
do.
explained myself on the air.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people who don't catch that. That's why we do off air with Jeff and Rachel. So,
okay. Well, the point is to talk about stuff we didn't talk about on air.
Well,
so,
but,
in short.
But how did you do it? It's still blowing my mind.
I somehow missed my flight while sitting at the gate. Okay?
But
you don't know.
You said you were like from here to that back wall.
Yeah, no, I was not far at all. And I glanced up and I thought, okay, there's the pre-boarders. They're getting on. And I looked down. I didn't see anybody else boarding. My waiting area was entirely full. No one around me was getting up. Kept looking up. Didn't see anybody else there. Thought, this is taking a long time. I'll go ahead and hit the bathroom real quick.
That's
Sounds like there's a
now you decided to go to the bathroom.
Well, yeah, because I figured there was some sort of mechanical error, something with the plane, because they only boarded the pre-board people, and then we've all just been sitting here waiting since then. So maybe I should go to the bathroom, because it sounds like I'm going to be on a plane for a while.
But see, here's where I think it's funny. Did you not think maybe I should go up and say, hey, are we having issues?
That was my plan next. If I didn't see anything out, I was
Okay.
going to walk up there after I got back from the bathroom to check what was going on, just to make sure, because it didn't say delayed on my thing, so I was a little confused. But sometimes they don't tell you it's delayed until a little bit after.
Right.
I don't know. It wasn't.
Or like you happened, as you were walking back from the bathroom, you got a notification that your plane had left.
You have missed your flight. Yeah. That's not the notification.
And add insult to injury, you had a 6-hour layover.
Yeah, so if I would have just left when I got to the airport, I would have been home 6 hours before.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, we addressed that, so that's over.
The rest of the vacation was good, Jeff. Thanks for asking about anything else that I did. The only thing we've discussed is my travel woes.
Okay, wait, let's back up. You're right. So I did ask you, and I knew about it. You really went to surprise your cousin, correct?
I did.
For her birthday.
Yes, her last one was a little bit of a womp womp, and it was her 40th. So this is 41. Got to go out, go big. Her sister was going to head out there from Arizona over to Oregon. So I thought I'd jump in on the trip, do a big surprise. And we still got to do the surprise. Her reaction was great because she just looked at me and said, no way. How'd you get here? What are you doing here?
So at least that did work.
The surprise was great. We went to the coast of Oregon.
Okay.
Spent a couple days there. It was like one of those little coastal towns where you can just go and walk around, check out all the shops. And then across the street from the shops is the ocean. Polly, our loyal listener, Polly, saw a picture that I posted and asked if I had my swimsuit on. No, it was like 30 and very windy right next to those waters. It was not warm beach times. It was gorgeous.
However, speaking of pictures, I kind of followed and saw some of them. Some beautiful shots you got.
Yes.
But are you a karaoke queen or something? What was that all about?
No, I actually didn't do any karaoke. That was with my cousin's daughter. I guess that makes her my second cousin,
okay,
Allie.
Okay.
No, we had a great time. We went out to the Wing Wah, which was the best name possible. And that was right next to us. They did a karaoke night every night. That was a good crowd. They had a good crowd in there. Everybody was having a great time. I actually don't stand up and sing karaoke, but performing at the table for sure. And as always, Allie dragged me out there. She's 21, so she's life of the party always. So she dragged me out there. I did do some dancing for the record.
Is that what you called it?
Well, no, those were my that was the performance. We did not record me dancing. Nobody wants to see that.
So we have no proof of you dancing.
Well, there was another girl up there twerking that really stole the spotlight, so nobody was watching me. Everybody was watching this man.
Yeah.
The core strength that it took to do some of the moves she was pulling off, I was impressed.
Okay, all right.
So, Wing Wah karaoke if you're in Depot Bay, Oregon.
Bay, Oregon.
I'm going to highly suggest that, along with Tidal Raves. That was so seafood by the coast.
Tidal Raves?
Yes.
I like the play on words.
Right?
Yeah.
Seafood right next to the coast is the best.
But was it good?
Oh, so
What'd you
good.
have?
I had like a rockfish. Is that a thing?
That is a thing.
Okay,
it used to be. It's a joke in Oklahoma that you caught a rockfish, meaning you didn't catch anything. But there is a actual rockfish.
It was good, and it had like this sounds weird, but a shrimp sauce on it, which I was a little iffy about, but it was like a cream sauce that had little pieces of shrimp in it. It was really good, and it was on like some pesto or something. It was really, really good. It was the best meal I had of the trip. Whole trip, really fun. Got to do a lot of things, a lot of giggles with the girls.
Good.
10 out of 10.
I'm glad that overall it turned out to be a good trip.
Travel, 0
Not
out
so
of
much.
10.
Yeah.
But the trip itself, 10 out of 10.
But it gave us some radio gold, by the way.
It did. I thought, well, at least I'm creating content. There's that.
Yeah.
If nothing else, that's my glass half full. So what were you up to while I was gone? Anything
well, that's what
exciting?
I was going to say. Another thing I couldn't wait for you to get back for us to talk about was I was going to see how well you could answer this question. last Sunday we celebrated a very important day that involved an animal, and I was just curious if you could remember what animal we celebrated last Sunday.
Groundhog Day.
You got it right.
It's not a hedgehog. It's not a hedgehog. It's a groundhog. That's what comes out of the ground. I learned that.
The backstory to this is literally last year when we were on the set at News 9, Rachael looks at me all serious and said, "What is the holiday we celebrate with that animal that's kind of like a gopher?"
I think I said, what animal is it? On ground, did I even say
you
Groundhog Day?
You did say on Groundhog Day,
yeah.
yes.
And
you said it's like a gopher. And I looked at you, thought you were joking, and you were legitly not sure.
Can't even blame the lack of sleep on that one. But yeah, Groundhog Day.
You got it. I had that down. I was like, let's see how she does.
Nailed it.
All right, real quick, too, I've got it. And by the way, are you noticing I'm coming to the party with stuff now? Okay?
I see. Good job.
So we know that Super Bowl 59 is coming up Sunday.
Uh-huh.
Do you do anything special? What's your go-to Super Bowl food? Or do you even care what teams are playing?
Don't care. Ever since I got this show, nope, I don't do anything on Super Bowl because that would keep me up late.
Yeah,
and
right?
I don't care about the game anymore. So
prior to the show, did you even care then?
No, I didn't. But man, some people got some good football or food spreads on game day.
Yeah,
here for that. Give me some good food. Kind of just like stand outside with the people, kind of chit chat with the people that aren't watching the game because if you're going to talk, go outside on the patio.
Right. Well, yeah, you can't interrupt the game.
Kind of and it's on the patio too, but it's kind of turned down. Everybody kind of chilling. So I'm just drinking, talking to people, kind of watching the game, kind of sort of waiting for everybody inside to go, oh, and then you look over to see what you missed, that kind of thing.
So let me see if I get this right. Would your go-to, if I said you have to bring something, be 7-layer dip?
Oh man. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know that I should bring it. Other people make 7-layer dip better than me.
So would you have a go-to?
What do I bring?
Mine are sausage balls.
I usually
sausage cheese balls. They're so good.
I think I've had those.
Those are so good.
I just buy something from the store.
Hey, that
I'm like,
works.
I'll bring chips, drinks, ice. I'm the ice girl a lot of times because I'm running late. So they're like, oh, dang it, I forgot the ice. Just text Rachael. She's probably about to be on her way. Have her grab some ice.
I mean, I think it works. Yeah.
But 7-layer dip is the best.
Right. It really is.
I might have to go to the store and grab some 7-layer dip.
I have told you, and I have to say it again because there's so many Chief haters out. I mean, we even ran a spoof spot earlier on our radio show about why is it a penalty every time Patrick Mahomes falls down, which I thought was a great line. But there are people that are truly believing this.
It's true. Did you change your opinion on
No, see, here's the thing. I'll be just fine if the Eagles win. I really will. I think what would be cool, just because it's never been done before, is to see the Chiefs three-peat.
So you did change your hater ways, and now you're going Chiefs instead?
Yeah, I'm going Chiefs.
Because you were originally on the hate bandwagon of, people just get popular. You didn't want to go for them. So you're going Chiefs, though.
I had to eat a lot of crow because that's how I was with the Patriots all those years ago. And then you find out stories about Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. And, I mean, there was still some stuff that I'm still not sure about. The whole Deflategate.
Don't get me started on Deflategate. Yeah.
But they were good. So are we haters because they're good?
I say good, not great. This Chiefs team, though, I don't have a lot of asterisks on their wins. There was not a lot of scandal that's happening.
No.
They were the better team. So also they're my regional team.
Right.
Since Dallas they're not interested in competing. They've proven through their actions they don't care about that. So I gotta go Chiefs.
Facts. I mean, I was just getting ready to say 1995 was the last time, if you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, you were excited about the Super Bowl.
Just say the quiet part out loud and say you're playing favorites and you don't actually want to win anything anymore. Just be honest. We all can see what's happening here.
We're making a ton of money with all the tours through the stadium and all the things coming here. We don't really need to win Super Bowls.
We're America's team.
Just
lean on that. They'll show up probably.
I got another one I want to do. So obviously this comes out and next week will be Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, you said you had some Valentine's questions.
Is that day a day you dread?
Not usually. I mean, there's been a few years that I'm like, oh, this again.
Right.
But no, because like most people that I know now are in the family stage. So like the fun Valentine's Day, they're just like hanging out with family. That's cool. I can do that with my family. I don't have to be married to do that. So that takes the sting out of it a little bit. Sometimes I take myself out, treat yourself to a nice little dinner. Although when I say nice little dinner, one time I just got myself some Long John Silver's because I don't allow myself to eat it because it's pretty greasy. So I was like, never mind.
Pretty greasy?
It's pretty greasy. So that's a rare treat. So I was like, I'm going to have some Long John Silver's. Bought myself some dark chocolate caramels, sea salt caramels, and some barefoot wine, and I treated myself.
I'm laughing that you're saying pretty greasy. Sister, we all know. I mean, they throw it up there in that little cabinet area, and it hits that glass, and it just slides.
Oh, it's so good.
It's good, but it's not pretty. It's greasy.
Well, that's why it's a Valentine's Day treat.
And come on, now, your work husband, I've sent you chocolate.
You have.
What with that? Strawberries? Yeah.
I think you sent chocolate. Yes.
Flowers.
My parents sometimes get me flowers. People are nice to me on Valentine's. I feel loved on Valentine's Day, even though I don't have romantic love.
Okay, well, with all that and with Valentine's, I saw this and I wanted to run this past you too. The secret to a perfect relationship. Now, you're gonna laugh at this. Talk to your dog.
What?
A recent survey by the American Kennel Club found that both men and women seek dog-like qualities in their partner. I'm going to stop there before I finish this. Do you seek dog-like qualities?
No, I'm told dogs are very loyal. They love you. They're nice to come home to. To me, they make a mess and they don't clean it up. They get into stuff that you're like, why are you doing this? You're making my life harder.
Okay, well, from the American Kennel Club, they say here are, and see if this is you.
Okay.
The top 5 dog-like qualities that men find attractive in women.
Okay,
let's see if you're dog-like. I never thought I'd say that.
I guess that's a good thing. Let's see if I match these.
Number 1, always in a good mood.
Not always, no. But most of the time, your dog's not always in a good mood either. Right. I say I'm in as good a mood as a dog is, probably.
Number 2, just as happy to hang at home as to go out on the town.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 3, always greets enthusiastically when the person gets home.
Nope. You're not going to get that from me. Just a what's up? Hey, how's your day? I'm not going to run in. Oh, honey, I've been waiting
with
for
your
you.
tail wagging?
Yep, no, probably not that.
You don't get mad when your man wants to watch sports.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
I like sports.
And finally, being up for anything your man wants to do.
Anything?
I'm just reading. I'm not making these up.
No, I'm not going to be up for all of it. So I feel I'm only lacking 2 out of how many?
5.
Oh, that's almost half.
Yeah. Well, here let's spin it because they also have the top 5 dog-like qualities that women find attractive in men.
Loyalty, is that one of them?
Well, first one again. Like always in a good mood.
Okay.
Always willing to spend time together.
Yes, underfoot is what I would call that.
Always up for cuddling on the couch.
Oh, yeah. Don't always want that, but yeah, that's a thing they do.
I don't know how you do this because if you do this, you're gonna. It starts a fight. But they say motivates the woman to exercise. See, now there's no way a man can win that because that as Akbar says, that's a trap. That you cannot.
But
how do I motivate you without making you feel bad to exercise?
You take her for a walk. Like, you want to go out?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my gosh! You really went there.
I don't know exactly how you do that. No, not without getting in trouble.
Here's the last one. Always eager to eat the woman's cooking.
Yeah, that's true. That would be nice.
So do you think, honestly, I don't think these are that far-fetched from what men and women are looking for in a partner.
I'll give you, that adds up. There's a reason why people like pets, right? It's not me, but there's a reason that people like pets.
No, back that up. You like pets. You just don't want one personally.
Correct. I like other people's pets, like other people's kids. I just don't want one living in my own home 24/7.
I could not wait to run these past you because I was like, I can't wait to hear, especially the cuddling on the couch.
Okay, I do like cuddling, but also
but all the time?
No, sometimes I don't want to feel like I can't move because something is depending on me to be right there. They're laying on me or something. No, I gotta have my freedom.
Laying on. Get off!
I would lose so much productivity from pets sleeping on me because I'm like, true. I don't want to look at them. They're so cute. I don't want to disturb their sleep. Much like a boyfriend. Look at him. He's so cute. I don't want to disturb his sleep.
Do you keep his food in the refrigerator? You wouldn't know that. That's a commercial. You don't see commercials.
I don't.
Okay, well, that pretty much wraps up all the things I have. What would you like to do?
You want to do another one of these cards?
Yeah, those were kind of fun.
I pulled last time, so I'm going to let you pull first this time.
Hold it tight. I'm going to try to get...
Oh, you were doing like a card situation?
Yeah, we'll do like a card situation.
Well, kind of.
Kind of.
I can't spread them very good. Pick a smaller stack or something.
That sounded so wrong.
Well, they can see what...
I know. I know, but it just still sounded wrong. Wow. Where did you get these?
Amazon, of course.
Tell me more. Can you see that you got to go get this because these are some really good questions.
Okay, what was yours?
What's one thing about yourself you're genuinely proud of? This is a tough one. And remember, we said last time you can't pass.
Yeah, I think
unless
I have
it's too personal.
One because I was just talking about this the other day with somebody. Okay. I've had the most random jobs. I mean, everything from like mortgage auditor to computer repair to legal secretary. Mm-hmm. How do you end up in all of these? I can learn things pretty darn fast.
That's true.
I can learn how to do the basics of pretty much anything. Mm-hmm. The problem is then I get bored. If I don't really care about the topic I just learned about, after a couple years at the job, I'm like, I'm ready for a new challenge. So I go and learn something else. That's why I've done so many things. But I do think the ability to learn things, the basics of things very quickly, yeah, that's really important. That's a gift. Not everybody can do that.
Well, and I think mine is similar to yours because I tell you this all the time. I'm really proud that as I age, I try to stay current versus becoming old. Like I'm not like kind of what you're saying. Learn new things, try new things.
Yes.
Realize that you're not going to, destroy the world with your remote control. Like some of our, like my mom, I love her to death, but she used to be like that. She's like, don't point that remote out the window. You'll shoot somebody. And that's like, that doesn't work that way. I love you, Mom, but it doesn't work that way.
Yeah. Your ability to change is pretty much like you
adapt.
You
Maybe
adapt.
That's it.
You adapt to change.
Yeah.
You do not resist change. You're open to change. And to your credit, you are a person that's not afraid to do it wrong, which can sound like an insult. Mm-hmm. But I think most people don't get started because they're afraid they won't do it right. And then they don't ever start. The only way to start is to risk doing it wrong.
Well, and it's like I've told you before, the only way you learn is to make a mistake. I really
Failure
wish
Failure is usually the best teacher.
Well, that's why I wish we could get that through, especially our kids today that, they put so much pressure on themselves to make great grades. And I'm not saying you shouldn't, but you shouldn't put so much pressure because you'll learn when you make a mistake. And if we could learn to teach more people that way, just think how far we would go even further than we are right now.
That's just a good pro-life tip. I mean,
all right, sorry. I'll get off my soapbox.
It's just, you are not wrong, Jeff.
All right, your turn. You get to pick one.
All right. Picking randomly. What's one of the best compliments you've ever received?
You know what? Actually, it happened this morning when we were doing our radio show.
I thought you were going to say that, and this is a sad compliment. If that's the nicest thing I've ever said to you is that I hope you better not die by 60. That's the biggest compliment you've ever received is you better not die by 60?
Here's the reason it was one of the best compliments ever. Because it was not... It just happened. I mean, usually sometimes when you get a compliment, you're like, so, hey, how did I do? Or, so you're kind of fishing for it. Or somebody will just, but we were just joking about what the new middle age is. And I just made some joke. I wasn't even fishing. I just said, I don't even know if I'm going to make it to 60. And you're like, you better. It was just, I think it was so... And it's funny that you knew that's what I was going to say. Because it was just so genuine. I mean, it was just there.
Yes. I genuinely don't want you to die by 60.
Well, thank you. I'll do my best. But what about you? What's the best compliment you've got?
Maybe it might be one that an old boss gave me. Well, the person that got me on the radio to begin with said, hey, you're pretty witty and like quick on your feet. Do you want to get on the air? That little comment changed my entire life. That compliment of, hey, you're just pretty naturally quick. Let's just bring you on and see what happens. And then, years later, still doing radio.
If you'll send money, I'll tell you how many years later.
20 plus. But yeah, that was a really big compliment. I don't know that I would have had, I never would have got on the air without somebody thinking that, but without somebody saying it out loud, giving me the reason that they're putting me on the air, I don't think I would have embraced that ability.
And it's kind of funny too when you think about this, how some of that is parallel too, is that's pretty much how I asked you to do the morning show with me. Is I complimented you on how much fun you were driving around town in the magic van doing these Teacher of the Month presentations,
yes,
and the chemistry we had and the crap you would give me. And I said, look, that's all I want you to do is just come on the radio and give me crap.
Yeah. It wasn't the compliments that got me. It was just all you got to do is come in here and give me crap like you always do. Can you do that? And I was like, well, I guess if they want to pay me for that,
right?
I can,
and
I'll
buy you
figure
coffee.
it out.
I'll take care of your coffee. All your coffee's taken care of.
Deal, Jeff. Done and done. And the rest was history.
Yeah. No,
right.
Those are fun.
Yeah, these are good cards. Again, they're just, what are they called?
Tell me more.
Yeah. A game of questions to deeper
I highly
connection.
recommend, seriously, this would be fun for the family to get. Yeah.
I guess we could do like real podcasters do, and I could say, link in the show notes. I'll put it in the show notes if you guys want to
link in the show notes.
We are not an affiliate, though, so
no.
It's not like we make money on it. It's
not
just
at all.
It's just a good game. Jeff, we are, 4 episodes into this pod? 5?
5.
5?
I think this is 5. I think this is number 5.
Let's check in. How you feeling about the podcast?
I kind of like it.
Okay.
I don't know how. Honestly, again, because, when we talk about me adapting, I'm trying to figure this out. When people are watching this, can they comment?
Yeah, no, especially now that we're on YouTube.
Okay.
Obviously, you can leave comments over
So here's
YouTube
where I'm going.
section.
I would love to hear comments about what you think of this.
Yeah, and you can also DM us. We say all the time where you can find us. So, yeah, if you have any feedback, if you have any questions, we listener interact all day, so why wouldn't we do that on our podcast
exactly,
too,
yeah.
if people want to do it? All right, well, grade A through F. What are you giving us? First 5 episodes.
First 5 episodes? How about a B? Solid B.
What about this episode?
I think this episode was a little more fun because we got to pick on you about missing an airline flight. So I'd say A-.
No, that's why it's fun, because you got to pick on me about that? Okay.
Mm-hmm. And you got to find out about, dogs, and got to find out how you feel about the Super Bowl and, Valentine, yeah.
I'm going to give it a solid C. Very average.
Wow. I shot high, you shot low. Boom, there we go.